Also, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I think I'm not seeing myself very well. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tomina Benson. Um, a legal practitioner. Very soon I'll stop this plenty introductions. I don't think they are really necessary. Okay, so my name is Tomina Benson, and welcome to another story time update on my life. You guys know I just gave birth. My other video, the last video I did, I told you guys I just gave birth, and it's 3 weeks today ever since I gave birth, and it's just that this is just an update video on what it has been like ever since for these 3 weeks of delivery and taking care of baby and myself. And so in my previous video I mentioned that I gave birth through CS, and then since then I've been trying to recover my this time around. I've given birth. I've done CS twice now. My first baby was through CS, and the second one also through CS, because my first baby I gave birth through CS because my water broke, but I wasn't going into labor, so I did CS. The doctors advised that I should do CS. And then this second one, I was in labor but I was not dilating, so they also advised that I do CS. So that was it. That was how. But the both of them are not, or were not the same at all. The both CS were not the same. My first experience was way easier than my second, because my first experience, I delivered on a Wednesday. I left the hospital. I was there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday I left the hospital, and in less than 1 week I had already recovered. It was fast, it was swift and all of that. But this second one, for 2 weeks I have been in and out of pain. Like, it's not been so easy, it's not been so it's not fun at all. It's not funny. It has not been funny at all, because I gave birth on Wednesday, the 14th of February. I was in the hospital on the 15th. I was in the hospital on the 16th. I got discharged on the 16th, and then while I was in the hospital, I had some. I went through a lot of pains. It was not easy at all, and then I was administered some drugs, were administered to me, painkillers and all of that, and then I felt better. I felt good. I felt like, okay, fine, it's time for me to go back home. I'm not staying, because my first one I stayed just 3 days. The day I gave birth, the next day, and then the third day I was discharged. So I wanted the same thing to happen. I was already sick of the hospital. I didn't want to just stay there. I felt like, okay, I wasn't gonna recover fine and faster if I stay. And so I decided that I spoke to the doctor that I wanted to leave immediately. So the doctor was like, yeah, you look good, you look fine, so it's time for you to leave. So I was happy. I was like, yeah, yes, like, this is what I want. Actually, I wanted to go home. So, and I was discharged, my baby. We went home, and then when I got home, I had a lot of painful experiences, and then I had to move to a stronger drug and whatnot, and then a lot of. So I called. I think the first week after the surgery, after I go back home, the pains were not going away. I was already tired. I was always at a spot in one place, and the me that I know, I didn't want to always be in one place. So I was already tired of the whole experience. It wasn't even up to a week, and I was already tired, the pain and everything. So we called the doctor. They recommended another kind of painkiller drugs and all of that, and they gave to me, and I started taking it, and immediately I was recovering and all of that. Then the wound started recovering. Had to go for I would always go for checkup to the hospital, back and come back, go and come back rather. And then there was a lot of attention given to me by my doctors and all of that. So they also to they helped me they helped me recover swiftly. Like, although it wasn't easy, there are times when I would just cry because going through pains is not something that is funny at all. Sometimes I just like, I can remember on the 14th after I delivered around one something, before 2. Then by the morning, I think around 10 in the evening, yeah, it was in the evening. By morning around 8 9, they already told us to start walking about. Okay, so we started walking about, myself and the other lady that delivered in the hospital. We started walking about, and then by evening I felt like I had a different there was I felt an excruciating pain that I started crying. I started shedding tears. Like, I cried. I couldn't hold it. I cried, and then after a while, the doctor was like, "No, no, 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 you shouldn't be doing that. Calm down. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be better. You just had a tears." I don't know why I was feeling so uncomfortable. Like, this my second delivery. I felt somehow. It wasn't like the first one. The first one was just, I don't know whether it's because I was anxious. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I was crying. I cried, and even when they discharged me, I go home. Sometimes if I stand up, when you are always up and about, and then all of a sudden you are confined to a space, to a space, you can't just do anything yourself. I had to be attended to, bring food. Oh, that experience is not funny. It's not funny at all. Postpartum experience has been for just 3 weeks. It has been, wow. It has been mind blowing. Okay, this one and the last one. This one has tested my patience a lot. And I thank God, because everything is getting back to normal. It's almost like I didn't do anything. It's almost like that 2 weeks I suffered a lot of pain was not like, it didn't even happen at all. So I'm actually getting better, but there are other things that postpartum comes with: breastfeeding problem, breastfeeding issues. Like, me and my child, um breastfeeding has been an issue for the both of us. Like, the first, when I came back, because of the pain I was going through, I didn't even want to breastfeed my baby. I had to just shut down. Like, I just shut down my mind, because whenever I put her to suck, and I feel this contraction on my stomach. First off, I'm dealing with the CS pain, and then this contraction on my stomach whenever she wants to suck. And then I'm like, I beg, I don't think I want to go through this excessive pain. Like, what is this? Do I have to suffer all this before I can? Like, it wasn't easy, or it has not been easy though, but thankfully everything is getting back to normal, where I'm in my omugo stage. It's 3 weeks now since, and how time flies. It's 3 weeks now, and I already miss my bump. I miss my bump already. It's 3 weeks since I gave birth, and everything is getting back to normal. And very soon my baby will be 1 month. I've already named her. Her name is Valerie. She was born on the 14th of February. So her name is Valerie Benson. And her native name, my husband is from Andoni, so she has a native name, Umin Owaji. Valerie Umi Owaji Benson. So that's my baby's name. And well, so far, postpartum experience so far has not been easy. Baby waking up in the middle of the night, guy. Like at the point where you want to sleep. You know the thing they say when the baby is sleeping, you sleep. Oh my, it doesn't work like that for me. Oh, it does not work like that for me at all. In fact, what happens is my daughter wakes up by 2, yes, 2 a.m. every day, and I have to wake up to breastfeed her, and her eyes are always shining by that 2 a.m. Like it's like this is day. Like which teacher is in the womb that teaches children that daytime is night and nighttime is day? Because why would you just wake up in the middle of the night, like in the night, and you are, that's the time you want to eat, that's the time you want to breastfeed? My daughter sleeps like, in fact, that period when she was born, she used to sleep throughout the day. Only when she wants to have a bath, you see that she'll wake up, she'll be awake, then she'll sleep throughout the day, and then in the night she'll now wake up. That night when me I have to sleep, that's when she wakes up. Like someone, one very little human just takes over your life and then controls your life and make you start doing things that you are not used to or you don't want to do. Although when my daughter was in the stomach, every 2 a.m. I used to feel her move. Yes, I used to feel her move. So I feel like she just continued with her routine from the stomach. That's all I can explain, because I don't know how a baby will wake up in the middle of the night. Like how they will just sleep throughout the day and then wake up in the middle of the night and they want to eat, they want to suck. Okay, excuse me. If you want to wake up, why not just wake up and just be on your own? You don't need to cry, you don't need to shout, right? Just be on your own first. But no, they'll wake up and then they'll cry, they'll shout, and then you, the mother, you don't have any choice but to just wake up, okay? And then by morning, I am wasted. I just sleep. I can't even wake up in the morning because that morning time is like because I think she sleeps by 6. Once it's 6, she'll start sleeping. So that's 6 as she's sleeping. But once I done breastfeeding, as she's sleeping, I just lie down and then me too, I'm gone until like when my daughter is ready for school. When she's ready to go to school, I'll just try to wake up and all of that. Then during the day, she's sleeping. Although me, I'm not, I don't usually sleep during the day, but sometimes I join her to sleep, while other times I just try to do other stuff that I can do in the house and all of that. But so far, postpartum has not been very, very easy, and it has not been so stressful too, but everything has been going down smoothly. But that has been my experience. And then maybe just 3 weeks old. She's just 3 weeks. She's sleeping right now. She's sleeping. She's having her fun while I'm trying to do my video. Okay, so she's just 3 weeks, and we hope that by the time she's 1 month or going to 2 months, her routine will change. You see, this night thing, is something I don't like at all. That when, like, at the point when my body is weak and I'm about to just sleep, you just hear weh, weh, and then you don't have any choice. You just have to wake up and attend to the baby. But I guess I also did it, so I don't have the right to complain. And then she didn't ask to be born. I wanted her, and I got her, so I just have to make the sacrifice. I just feel like the whole essence of motherhood is sacrifice, paying loads and loads of sacrifices, and then that's it. So that will be it for my pregnancy, my postpartum update. And then I really wanted to ask a particular question: is CS really an easy way out? Because I don't think so. CS is not an easy way out, because a lot of people talk down on people who do who go through CS, who give birth through CS and all of that. They talk down on them. But I feel like that thing should stop, because women who deliver through CS go through lots and lots of pain at the end of the day. Yes, no matter how you want to look at it, at the end of the day, they go through a lot of pain. So I feel like I read or I saw online a lady was complaining how her husband was insulting her, that she's lazy and all that, because she gave birth to all her kids, three of her kids through CS and all of that. But I don't see why people should downplay um giving birth through CS, because my dear, you're risky, you're risking your life more, like you're risking your life more. And it's not easy, especially the recovery process. Okay, even say, okay, you have gone through the process of the surgery and all of that, they tore you, they brought out the baby, nothing happened during the recovery process. So you're going through a lot, you've gone through a lot. So I don't see why anybody should downplay people who go through CS, who give birth through CS. They are also human beings, they are mothers. Like, they they are also fighting for their children, they are fighting for their life and all of that. So I think we should just try to be appreciative of whatever means of delivery anybody gives birth through. It is absolutely, there's no one that is better than the other. That's just what I have to say. There's no one better than the other. This one, it has its own advantage and disadvantage. This one has its own advantage and disadvantage too. So all of them work hand in hand anyhow to just make life easy for everybody. So that's all I have to say. This is my update for now. So I just want to tell you guys, I just came online here to give you guys an update and tell you guys how it has been, the process and everything, 3 weeks process and everything. And just thank you guys for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, like and comment on my posts, and please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, it's just one button you're just going to touch. Just one thing, that subscribe button. You're just going to touch it and you just subscribe, that's all. It's not difficult. Please just subscribe to my channel. It's this bed that just, wow, I hate this bed. Wow, just subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye guys, love you.